Hey, Chi Alpha Nation, this is Brian Bishop, Northeast Wisconsin Chi Alpha Director at the University of Green Bay. Hey, I am coming to you right now to introduce a friend of mine to you. Her name is Arij. Say hello, Arij.
Hi.
Hi. Arij is a student that we met a couple years ago. She's from Tunisia, and she came here to study. And usually, when a student comes to study here from that region, they get to come for one semester. But I want to give Arij a chance to just kind of share her story about that first experience here and kind of go from there. So Arij, share a little bit about yourself.
I came here 3 years ago. My first semester here was really interesting. It was a really great experience. I met Brian and Angie on campus. They were like the first people who actually embraced me into their group, and I used to come with them like for their meetings every week, and we had like such a fun time. It made me feel like I'm at home in a different country, and like they were so nice. I made friends through the group of Chi Alpha, and we had such a great journey together.
Mm-hmm.
And that what made me actually feel like I wanted to come back. I felt like this is my second home, and I really enjoyed that year so much that I wanted to come back so bad.
That's and listen, we were really excited about that as well. About her wanting to come back, and obviously she's here. Why don't you share a little bit about how that happened, how you got to come back, and everything? Because it's an awesome
Yeah.
story.
Honestly, when I went back over the summer, I thought I'll never be able to come back, and it was such a really hard experience to try and come back. I applied for a visa. Me and my family, we put like our last hope into coming back. I applied for a visa. I went to the embassy for the interviews, and I was there since like really early in the morning at 6. Um, there was a lot of people there applying as well, same as me, like students and other people who come in for business and stuff. Um, I was the first one to be there, so I got the number and I was waiting. But for my surprise, everyone who came after me was interviewed before me.
Hmm.
And I was just sitting there for like 3 hours straight, and my dad was outside waiting for me to come back with the good news. And since it's like a small country, like a lot of people that they know my dad who like finished their interviews and went out, they didn't get accepted. Some of them, most of them actually got like rejected for the visa, and I got really scared. I was like, why am I waiting here? And everyone who was after me just already got like rejected and left. And my dad also getting those news. He was like very nervous, and I was actually accepted. I was the only one who was accepted that day. It was just shocking to me because I was there waiting with all that anxiousness, and like I was so scared that I would not be accepted. But
Mm.
I was the only one who got accepted for the visa, and they extended it for me actually for 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, a student visa for 5 years.
When Arij got back and she sat down and listen, we were praying. My wife and I and our Chi Alpha students, we were praying that Arij could come back. We're a Christian group. She's from a Muslim country and everything, but we loved her. Thinking about the story of Jesus when he talked about being the good neighbor, who is my neighbor, right, and taking care of the person that's on the road. And so when Arij came back and we asked her and she told us this story, I literally was in tears with just joy, believing that God wanted her to come back here to be in this community. So it was just so exciting. But why are we making this video right now? Well, because we kind of have an urgent need that we want to share with you guys and ask for your help. Arij, why don't you just talk a little bit about what that is?
Um, uh, for
Go
um,
ahead, I'm sorry.
um, for the school year, I'm paying 10,000 a semester, each semester during the school year, and that's been really hard to afford by myself because being an international student, there's limitation on my visa for like work and hours and stuff. Um, so that's been a little hard to get ends to meet.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, so it's she has another $10,000 she has to do this semester, and then she's got one more year of school left, right?
one more.
So that means we're looking at about $30,000 as a need. Now, please understand, Arij is a hard worker. She's literally working 3 jobs right now. So she's trying to come up with the funds, but this is a huge need that she just can't meet on her own. So I'm reaching out to you as my support base, as my team, and even people from the National Chi Alpha and those that are also Chi Alpha directors, that maybe you have supporters that really care about international students and want to give Arij the opportunity to continue to be in this community, and just we want to continue to love on her. Can you please help us make that happen? So there's a couple ways that you can do that. One is that she has a boyfriend named Tyler,
Yep.
who's created a GoFundMe, and we'll put a link in the video so that you can go to that, and then also maybe you would like to just send Arij a check or something yourself. We'll include instructions in the video as well, in the comment section, about who to make the check out to and where to send it and things like that. Or maybe you want to even just message me individually for any other ways that we can try to do that you would feel being able to partner with us in this and keeping Arij here. So this is Operation Save Arij, okay? So please help us. Know that we love you, that Angie and I are so thankful for the support that you give us to make it possible for us to be here to love on students like Arij. And so please help us do that, and prayerfully consider and ask the Lord to help keep her here. So thank you so much. And Arij, anything else you want to finalize with or say? Or
Thank you, Brian. I hope everyone is able to open their heart and help us with the situation. I'd like to stay with Brian and Angie and have much more experience with their really fun group. And thank you, everyone.
all right, God bless you guys.